Probably all of them, right?
I feel like they're all there.
I think it's more how many shape changes do you have left?
I know I used all
One
my
for the
shape
staff
changes.
and one for your starry form.
Yeah, I used all my shape changes, but I don't know how many spells.
So are we fighting the
Dude,
dragon?
We're
Or are we
gonna
getting
try
our
not to.
you have to get to Gooter Curl, and he's in the dragon.
I think that's what you're about to decide for us right now.
Well, before we get too deep, can somebody give me a bit of a recap of what happened last time that we played? Because this is not where we started last session, even in the slightest.
Well, we started on a bridge, and we didn't end there.
I started underneath a bridge.
Those are both
Then we went
accurate
downriver.
statements.
There was quicksand that only Big Steve was smart enough to see.
You're getting a little ahead of yourself.
You skipped so much.
Let's back it up a little bit from the quicksand.
So there was a bridge, and half the party decided to just yeet right off of it. The other half was like, I don't know if that's really a good idea. Maybe we shouldn't do that. But eventually, everyone realized yeeting off the bridge was the best idea, and we all ended up at the bottom of the bridge.
I did not eat. I was yeeted.
It counts.
He was the Yeet T.
You're the reason for the yeeting.
He phoned home.
We were just playing follow the leader.
Yeah.
I-
As
No,
Michael
I
said, if your
don't want
friends
that.
ship them off a bridge.
Yes, I do not follow to your social peer.
For those who've been yeeted before us.
For those of you about to yeet, we salute you.
And then we tracked footprints down a river, and we discovered a really old, beautiful ruin that we're like, well, this is weird, but we should continue.
There
And
were
inside
also
that ruin,
signs of petrified skulls outside that didn't look to be petrified with age. There was also an illusionary terrain that Bindu saw through.
I feel like we don't need to point out the obvious things that are leading to our demise. Like those were things, but like, were they obvious? I don't know.
Like that super obvious thing that Jethro had a super high religion check that made super obvious about the time that Apollyon visited Minos Kimbe or Combe, and Apollyon
Yeah.
Sonicus fought and destroyed this place. You know, everybody knows that though.
Ancient history.
Look, there were multiple natural 20s rolled last session.
And some very bad rolling as well.
Child's play stuff, you know, the basics.
I
Your
mean,
boy,
oh, go ahead.
boy, Gooter Girl, showed us his final form. Oh,
It's
when
true.
His little apparently demon ass sprouted. Were they like bat wings, lizard wings?
They were bat
He had
wings.
bat wings.
Bat wings? Did he change it all, or did he just get wings?
He sprouted wings.
He's an Oathbreaker paladin, so it's just like necrotic wings, man.
Oh, they get wings.
He does.
That's dope.
He also said something about a dead god.
I
That's
don't
not
believe in
important.
your filth. Yeah,
I mean, if the god's dead, how important could it be?
probably very important.
Azusa takes offense at your disbelief.
I'm not
Okay,
No,
I'll put
I
some on the
believe
snoot
in
later.
the dead god, but if it was so good, it wouldn't be dead. That's what I'm saying. I ain't scared. I ain't worried.
Or was it so good that it had to be hunted down and killed?
Or it's just a god who was already dead because it's the death god.
But what is dead may never die.
God.
But then we walked into this really cool place where we were surrounded by basilisks, which was really fun because you know we definitely saw that coming.
Poor Tyr
I did.
got turned to stone, and then somebody came up with the. Oh, we realized she had the bag of holdings, so her craftings. We used her supplies to make the salve.
Her herbalism kit.
Yeah.
And then they started rubbing the.
And we hid in a
on her.
box.
So, do you apply that salve like you do sunscreen? Just like vigorously on the forehead and cheeks and arms?
Especially on the nose.
Really on the nose. Don't want to gotta get that off.
And don't forget the backs of your ears and the tops of your feet. Those are the worst places to get sunburned.
Nah, it was Vicks Vapor Rub right in the center of the chest.
But everybody else followed Gooter Curl down a hole.
Except for Melia.
When you
Slash
come back
Alfred.
from petrification, like your skin just turn into normal skin, or does it crack like the chocolate shell on an ice cream?
Guess we're gonna find out in 7 turns.
Yeah. So
Oh my God.
I have 3 of 7 rounds, so it's either coming up on the 6th round, Nick. Or
No, that was my math on Gooter Curl's wings, so that's probably the same math.
Yeah.
Any other details? You know,
There was
There was
quicksand.
Well,
there
that
it goes.
was everything that's possible. I think there's actually an extra token on the battlefield that shouldn't be there. That's
Yeah,
weird.
weird statue.
Ooh, yeah, that probably doesn't. I think you accidentally put that there.
With the map.
It's
Roll
weird.
20
It's
It's okay.
okay. You can just remove it. We'll just pretend it's not there. Gooter Curl
definitely
didn't accidentally step on top of the obviously large, monstrous mound over there in the corner that anyone with 2 eyes can see.
and then shouted,
Well-
"Come face the wrath of the dead god" at all of you. And after he said that, this massive blue dragon head raced up out of the sand, and Gooter Curl standing on top of it right now.
That's why I don't remember that. I wasn't there to hear it.
Do we have a dragon expert in the party?
No.
Well,
Jethro's
I know
an
a
expert
thing or
on everything
two
we
about
know.
dragons.
But Jethro's way up top. He stayed safe.
We need walkie
And then it looks like
this
this
is
is
where
Oh,
Ray got knocked over.
Gooter Curl did this sissy ass. Hey, I'm gonna
push you
over, and you're gonna fall over and then run away and be like,
he smoked him.
I would
I wouldn't say that.
You got smited.
No, he pushed me over and ran away.
Yeah,
like a little girl.
Little girl.
A little Gooter Girl.
A little
Girl. Hey.
Hey.
Marty wants him to get eaten.
No, we can't have our revenge if the dragon gets it.
That's like Disney revenge.
No, I think Sailor Bixis would
No,
disagree.
Shrek was not a Disney movie.
I'm still
Sailor Bixis.
Okay,
Yay.
I
Shrek
know.
was literally a parody of Disney movies, so I'll take that one actually. Thank you.
Okay, I know I used all my 3rd level. I think I had 1 second and 1 first left. I'm gonna go in.
I have.
Is your thing broken, Amanda?
I don't know.
No,
like,
no.
if
Dude,
you
it's
try to
weird.
open your
My
character sheet just doesn't
I tried opening it and it gave
got
us an
corrupted.
error.
I bet you it got corrupted.
But
So-
then I can
Then I
make
can make a copy and it's perfectly fine.
Oh, yeah. Can you go into your characters and just make a copy?
She did, but it doesn't have like all of her
Oh.
spell slots marked off and things like that from last
did
session.
like a fresh
Yeah.
start
Yeah.
character. Okay.
I
just-
don't
I'm just
have
guessing.
Traven either, apparently.
Do the
What?
Yep.
What?
It says, "Whoops, we rolled a 1 on our check. We're heading into town to visit the blacksmith for repairs."
The
Try
That's
again
what it
after.
says.
the
Hold
fuck?
on. Is your whole campaign jacked, Nick?
No, I checked I checked Valeris and I checked Bindu and Jethro.
Oh, of course, mine's working.
Yeah.
I pay them lots of money.
Everyone's is working. I checked Tura's except Bigsy's. I didn't check Trey's.
Well, I pay for the thingy so I can have unlimited characters.
Nope, I got a whoops on Trey too. What the fuck?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
good
it's probably because they're updating the new 5e stuff.
So you just
So
have to,
you just have to make a copy of it.
at the
At
bottom.
So
the
I
bottom,
get-
you just click copy,
Oh, okay.
And then it'll
and
work.
then it'll work.
Would you like to copy Traven? Shadow Traven. Nick, I have an NPC I want. Like Shadow Link.
We just gotta find a waterfall.
Okay, I have Traven now.
Aren't you Shadow Traven?
Wait, does that mean that? Wait, am I the
we need
evil
the
one?
hero Traven. There's an NPC. Someone to come.
We need
smite
Traven that's wielding the Master Sword.
It's like
a holy avenger. What?
it's like Bender and Flexo when they're like, Flexo's the evil one, and it turned out Bender was the evil one all along.
Oh, I remember why I had your tokens down here now, was so we could see you on the initiative.
I really appreciate you putting that little square up there so that way we can be on the map with everyone.
Yeah, I was like, don't forget, this is where Tura, Malia, and Jethro are.
But I can't control it. So
I think they say.
I think. Oh, did you just take a snapshot? Is that
Yeah,
what
I literally just took a screenshot and
I
then
love
stuck it there.
If I remember
Okay.
correctly, that's not Malia, is it?
It is
Alfred.
Alfred
Alfred.
currently.
My boy. Love that guy.
But down in the pit of despair,
Honda?
The lightning pit.
this massive dragon head raises up, and you hear, "Who disturbs my slumber?"
The dude standing on your head.
I know.
I
It's
know,
like,
obviously it was
girl.
Gooder Girl.
Standing on you.
Oh, shut
Oh.
up.
Night 21? Okay.
Gooder Curl like flies up in the air and away from the dragon a little bit, if we're just gonna be narrative about this. And he says, "Apologies, Great One, I am fleeing from these murderers." The dragon looks at all of you. Murderers. Fleeing. You lesser beings are boring to me. You're not even worth the energy of destroying. But maybe I could make you entertain me. Fight each other to the death, and whoever wins, I will give something from my hoard.
Do we see said horde?
No, you guys didn't look around much for a dragon's hoard.
It's in the bottom of the quicksand.
Do you,
I'll type up and say it'll be my pleasure.
Trey, do you ask the dragon their name?
Yeah. You know what? Trey's gonna.
I am Visavrandanok, the ancient blue dragon. Wait a minute, where's my son? He should have been guarding the lair. You haven't seen a blue dragon named Fendror, have you?
You're the first one we've seen.
I'm gonna whisper
Isn't
over
that
to
the skull that was outside the thing?
Isn't
Yeah.
there a skull outside the thing?
I don't remember his spell. What?
Did we identify that skull as a dragon skull?
You did not even try.
We
We
right
I
past
definitely
it.
thought someone
Oh.
did.
So we're not lying. We don't
Yeah,
know.
I feel
You identified that it was
figure out
petrified.
what that.
The blue dragons, that's for sure.
Oh, it was a petrified skull of a draconic
But
entity.
I will remind you, and well, Tura's petrified, but she could tell you this. The pirates mentioned a blue dragon that was terrorizing the coast, and that's why they moved inland.
That's right.
Looks like
I'll give you a little DM freebie there.
I thought it was a dragon.
You all didn't see my idiot son on the way in, did you?
We didn't see him, but we've heard some pretty incredible stories about him.
Well, if you see him, can you tell him it's time to come home?
Absolutely. Yeah. We just, we'll have to deal with this first. She's gonna usher towards Gooder Girl.
Yes! You can feel like the ozone like crackling in the air as the dragon rejoices. Let the lesser beings destroy each other. Wait. Is it just him versus all of you?
I mean, he kind of deserves it. He's pretty powerful.
He
actually
had an entire
army that he abandoned to flee
and
disturb you.
That's not what happened at all. They blew up my bridge, destroyed my men, and threw me off a bridge.
You were trying to kidnap children.
How the dragon respond to that?
Save the children! I was trying to save the queen's children!
I lost
murdering all of the innocent folk along the way.
Name one innocent person we killed along the way. I remember a bear that killed many of my men.
How about
my sister?
Give me.
I don't even know who you are.
That's
Exactly the point. We were innocent bystanders.
To what?
Maybe
your men might recall.
Oh,
But you left them, didn't you?
Enough of this. I'm ready. Come at me! Alright, Zyzeris, you're up.
How high up in the air is he flying?
Like, he's hovering over the ground.
Okay. True, if Zyzeris was 2. Skirts them 40 feet closer towards him. As he does so, he starts pulling back on his sleeves, kind of revealing some of these knotted serpent tattoos on both of his arms, with this green flaming sword that he's got pointed out towards Gootercurl. And using his last 3rd level spell slot, he's in the midst of an incantation of for a bonus action, Dragon's Breath on himself. As green flames just start to like fiddle out as he starts responding in Draconic towards the blue dragon. This kinslayer has crept his way into your lair, much like a pest has infiltrated its way. It should be exterminated as the last of its problem about this area, and we will happily exeunt your facilities and leave you to your slumber once again. And then I'm gonna just Dragon's Breath with like green flames out at Gootercurl in a 15-foot cone. So I need a dex save from him.
He got a 13.
That is going to fail. And so he's gonna take 13 points of poison damage.
So mocked. And just for fun, that talking took a little bit, so Jethro add a turn.
6 of 10.
Yep. Okay, Sailor Big Zis.
Okay, we are going to do a range spell. See, okay. Remember last week we were playing the random characters, and I'm like, I had things I was doing, and I was like, no, that's a completely different character.
Yeah, that was also like 3 levels higher.
I know. But I'm like,
And it didn't feel that way.
My brain was like all mismatched. Because I was like, oh, I had a thing I added, and I was like, no, that was guidance with a paladin or the smite or whatever it was. So I'm pretty sure. Here we are.
Yeah, you were smiting fiends last time.
Yeah. That's why it felt longer.
Oh, right, that's why they're changing it, Lucas.
What's that?
That's why they're changing smite. Remember what happened last session?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Berfall did it his whole career.
We are going to do the... I can't find buttons. I'm gonna do my archer attack. If I can find it. There we are. Okay. Towards Gootercurl. It's not rolling.
Oh, Did they
You
break
might
the...
just need to use dice, my love.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna do a roll, the D20 plus 8.
You're gonna do
See.
9d20?
I did that wrong. I did
Yeah,
that
you
wrong.
did like 8d20.
Hey, I need a plus 8. 13?
13 does not hit. Do you want to use your physical dice or something?
Yeah, I'll have to grab them after this round.
You have some right up there.
I know. That's all I can. That's all I can do with her. Perfect. She's gonna come to over here. As she walks by Trey.
Yeah, what up,
I can do
homie?
this. Hello. I think I have a thing. Can't I cast guidance on you?
Cantrip guidance?
Didn't you just use your action? Or was that your bonus
that's
action?
bonus action.
Oh, that's not a
okay.
bonus. The Starry Form is bonus action?
Oh, I was asking. You don't use it very often.
I don't use it very often.
Bonus action to do your one ranged attack as the archer. So you have a full action.
So I am going to cast guidance on Trey for my action. Oh, now you click over? Okay, no. This won't let me do the dice roll.
Okay.
Okay, why did that work?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's my turn.
Jethro. Any conversation to be had up top?
Wait, who we talking about?
I don't know. Jethro was talking to Alfred while waiting for Tura to unthaw.
Wait,
Or
do you still
to
remember
thaw.
that thing we talked about yesterday, 2 weeks ago? The deal?
Jethro? Lucas?
DBRB?
Did he?
I think he said something, but I'm also stoned, so.
At which
No,
point,
that's
At
Tura.
which point do I start to become aware of like what's going on around? Where do I? What's the deal?
Well, I'll say halfway through your head starts thawing, and like the stone will fall away from your ears, and like, but you'll still be like necking down and stoned, so you could sit there and like talk to them for the last 5 rounds.
Starts to reverse the process, so you were frozen from the foot up, so it starts reversing from the head down.
Interesting. Is that how it's gonna go? Okay, so just let me know when I can start to have interactions with literally anyone.
I will.
Okay.
All right.
You will. All right.
Trey, it is your turn.
We're gonna punch.
Don't
Wait,
forget.
when we were all talking, could I have been standing up?
No,
That was a long ass conversation.
I don't care. You're on the ground still.
Could you just teleport and then be on standing?
If I make it out of the teleport.
Hey, Lucas.
Yeah.
What are you talking about upstairs?
But
Yeah, I did skip your turn, but I was asking if there's anything you wanted to say to Alfred.
I'm pretty sure Alfred doesn't want to talk to me right now, so I'm just minding my own business. Oh, you know what? I got my journal out since I got nothing to do for like half a minute, which is like forever, and so he's doodling in his journal some more things that
Documenting the process of reverse
Actually, that's
petrification.
really important. Yes.
Oh, it's
This
the
is for
scientific
future.
method, and you're just filling in everything and the results.
Yes, precisely. While doing the Sunday crossword puzzle.
Wild success.
All right, Trey. You have 20 feet of movement left?
I have 25 feet.
25 feet of movement.
25 feet of movement. Trey's going to walk up behind Zyzeris and put his hand on his shoulder and hey Z, if I don't make it out of this, make sure to take care of Vixus for me, would you?
What do you mean? Where are you going? What are you planning on doing?
And then Trey's gonna, like, it looks like he takes a step back, but he's going to use his final point of Shadow Step.
Alright, make me a Constitution saving throw.
And I also have Guidance. Why is it not rolling?
Because it's a copy of your sheet, probably.
Oh,
Amanda just had the same
click on
issue.
Features and traits. Click on features and traits, and that'll activate it to
Oh, good call.
the sheet.
I'm gonna do that for
No,
Amanda.
It's just, let me try refreshing it.
Well, when you load up a new character, you have to click on features and traits for the Beyond 20 to actually sync up.
It worked. Good call, Lucas.
Not now.
It's not.
The Great Tree does not like this.
Okay, I got a +2. I'm just gonna do it this way. It's not.
Look,
Damn it, Jeremy, we fixed it. Just do what I said.
Alright,
All-
so that is. Is a 15 good? Or do I need to roll Guidance? Or
Do
I
you
need to
feel
do
like
that
you
before?
should roll guidance? I'm gonna.
You know that his AC is like 18 or 19.
I believe guidance says before you know or
Guidance applies for the next roll. You don't get to just willy-nilly choose.
then you have to roll the d4. Okay, so 19 is going to be a success. So Trey, as you're moving through the shadows at the corner of your eye, you see that hand with the fire in it, but you ignore it and you keep going, and then you find yourself pulled back into this hot chamber that seems to be filled with the crackling of ozone as you find yourself behind Gooter Curl.
And we go punch.
Donkey punch him.
An 18 is going to hit. And
Wait, he already hit for the first one, didn't he?
No, that was my con.
Oh, that was
save
for
to
your
get out
saving
of it.
thing.
so an 18 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. And when a creature Gooter Curl can see within 5 feet of him hits him with a melee attack, he surges with necrotic energy. With the Dead God's Retribution, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, you're really good at that, Trina.
So it doesn't like me doing saves, but I can do attacks. That's weird. It's +8. So 23.
Alright, so you're going to take half of this, which I meant to write on this sheet and I didn't.
And then that'll be halved again because my necrotic resistance.
Okay. Well, it would be 11 halved to 5, halved again to 2. So you take 2 necrotic damage, and Gooter Curl heals up 2 hit points.
That was the perfect person to get hit with that because you give him minimal hit points.
Oh, I didn't realize he was gonna heal off it. That's.
He's consuming your soul, my friend.
And then you may keep going with your turn.
Well, lucky for me, it's not his to take. Problem for me, it's not mine either. Oh, it's so close.
Oh, 27 hits for sure.
I just had 19.
Oh, what was the damage on your first? 6. I didn't get that in there. Okay, 9 on the second. With that, is that the end of your turn?
Do I need to spend a key to bonus action hit
You
again?
bonus teleported.
You bonus
I
teleported.
bonus- Thank you. Thank you. Then that is my turn.
Alright, then at the end of your turn, Gooter Curl, in frustration, says, "No! You should all fear me!" And I need everybody to roll a wisdom saving throw. You know the drill.
You will roll a wisdom saving throw.
When you say everybody.
Not everybody.
Or magical effect?
Question, if we already succeeded, do we have to do it every single time?
Yeah, huh?
Okay.
What if
I
we
don't know, some of them are
succeeded
after...
twice against it?
What were you saying, Ryan?
Is this a spell that he's casting?
No, it's his dreadful aspect.
Why is it not rolling?
Oh, you're not rolling either? Oh God, guys.
16 succeeds. I don't know, it's 10 plus what? 10 plus 3? 13 is a failure. The range is 60 feet, so Bindu is outside of it.
That's a natural one.
I lied.
One,
Bindu is
so
not
it's
outside of it.
0.
Oh no, Dominaminus got a save too.
Wait, that doesn't feel like that should be the same distance. But it is, I guess.
What the fuck?
That is not the same
What are you doing?
distance.
You don't have it set up to do like every second diagonal is 10
Well,
feet.
that's not in this. That's Pathfinder only.
Well, I know, but it's just
Yeah.
if you do the map as moving diagonally is still only 5 feet, then
Yeah,
you end up with
if you count
ridiculous
the
stuff like
squares,
that.
it's still
That's 55 feet, and that's 55 feet.
Well, that
Non-Pythagorean
60
theorem,
feet be
bro.
60 feet. All right, go ahead and roll, Bindu. Wisdom save. Valeris, you save.
Yes.
The
Does a
DC.
0 save?
No. You are frightened, Zyzeris.
Oh, Dominaminus is going.
What was I using for frightened? That one.
What did we have to do to get it to refresh so it would roll?
Hit features?
It doesn't work. Mine stopped working.
I don't fucking know then.
Oh,
Yeah, mine isn't rolling either. I had to do it manually.
What
I
the
bet
fuck
you they're changing
happened?
the back end and it's messing with.
What the fuck, D&D Beyond?
Let me
I
get
think
some
it's
dice
the
real quick.
add-on.
One is to fail.
I don't think it's the Beyond. I think it's
The extension.
yeah, that's fucking up because they're changing stuff.
Yeah, they're probably coding it for the next thing.
Oh no!
Mine
Well,
works.
grab some physical dice and roll, everybody.
Physical dice.
This one's already betrayed me.
And with that, I don't know what
I've rolled it once.
Bindu's save is, but Bindu, it's your
19.
turn. 19 is a success. You are not frightened.
Okay. Being not frightened and skirting around the edge of this sand trap thing, quicksand. That's his movement, and he can't see shit. So I guess he's gonna move again. I get like there, can I sort of, sorry, if I get there, can I sort of like see around that rock formation?
Yeah, I'll let you peek around it.
Okay. So he peeks around, sees what's going on, starts to assess the situation, and then
Turns
ducks
around
back
and runs.
around.
Yeah, you see Gooter Curl surrounded by Zyzeris and Trey, and then you see this dragon that's just kind of nodding its head like somebody give me the actor's name from The Shining.
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson just going yes.
I'm assuming I heard the voices. So
Oh yeah,
I'm-
there's no
yep.
yeah. You heard every word the dragon said.
Yeah. So that's what he does right now.
Alifred, it's your turn up top.
We don't hear any of this, do we?
You heard some rumbling from down below, for sure. You're not sure what it was, but you definitely heard the echoings of whatever was being yelled at by that dragon down there.
I don't know what's happening down there. But I truly hope that Bindu is in trouble. Oh. Poor thing. I hope it's a good one.
What a dick. Okay, Valeris.
All right.
Oh, I do not have Tura on this turn order. She was at 10. Okay.
Lyra, she's gonna move 15 feet just so she can get sight of Gucci Crow. And Trey is within 5 feet.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Right, I'm a sheepless man. Oh, that's right. I have to do it manually. Hold on.
I know. I'm
like, oh no, I gotta do math.
It's like we're playing real D&D.
Mine still works.
So 14 plus 7.
21 hits.
21. Let's see, will this work? No, okay. So what's the extra for sneak attack?
At level 5? I don't know.
Oh, it rolled my damage. Let's see, sneak attack is
It should be on your
extra
features and trades.
3d6.
There you go. 3d6.
Nice.
7. So he gets a total of 15 piercing.
Oh, I should have had you
like a
guys do the
pillar right here?
frightful presence for the dragon. Yes, there are pillars in here, yes.
Like floor to ceiling?
Yes.
Alright, she's gonna dip back here and bonus action stealth.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
Good call, good call.
14.
Alright. Okay. That makes it Gootercurl's turn. He says, I've had enough of you flies! And he's going to swing his glaive at Trey.
Yo.
Oh, Trey, I'm pretty sure 26 hits.
Oh,
Trey, I swear to God, you
Hate
die.
those dice.
Yo.
Where's my fucking D10?
Yeah, my dice don't have a 26 on them.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to my D10. It's
Nick,
not in my
I
pile.
have one small mechanical question to ask you.
Go ahead.
It's not about his attacks. No, Dominus would have had to move before Gootercurl did his attacks.
Oh, go ahead with the Dominus then.
Okay, he's gonna move 80 feet and tell Jethro telepathically that there's a fucking dragon at Gootercurl's down there, and Jethro will let Alfred know. So that way we're informed.
Okay, go ahead and roleplay that really quick.
Dominus says that there's a big blue dragon down there, and that Gootercurl has some kind of bat wings. And I think they need your help.
At that moment, Tura, your head comes free from the stone, and you hear that.
Oh, dear God.
I hear what? I hear what?
You hear him talking about a blue dragon and Gootercurl with wings.
What? Chicken wings? I'm so confused.
God,
Gootercurl sprouted bat wings, and there's a giant blue dragon down below.
shit. If that's the case, then that means that Blair and possibly Bindu can live. We've got to do something. Please.
I didn't even know what had happened. I was looking at him, and then the next thing I know, I'm talking to you guys about a dragon. You know what? As soon as I can shake off the rest of this nonsense, and she like kicks at like the rubble around her knees.
Don't move too much. We don't want any part of the stone to break.
Tura, you try moving like the rest of your body, and you really can't feel the rest of your body from the neck down.
I want to go down there. We need to get him. We need to. I can't free myself.
Hold on. How is this happening? Your lungs are still stone.
It's
how are you able to talk?
Looney Tune rules. All right. Gootercurl is gonna do 11 slashing damage to Trey and 6 necrotic damage, halved to 3.
Well, all it's halved because I got the blessing.
Well, then it's going to be 11 halved to 5 and 3 necrotic damage, so 8 total damage.
All right. I'm at 7.
Maybe don't.
Why's that not change?
And let's see. Then he's gonna make.
Is Roll20 breaking? Is that what's breaking right now?
My Roll20 is working.
Well, he's not being able to update his hit points.
Okay, I got you.
Oh, I did math bad. That's 5. I'm at 5, baby.
All right.
Ooh.
Well,
5 HP in a dream.
here comes Goodercrawl's second attack, Trey. I believe a 19 hits you.
It's a nightmare. Yep, that hits.
You going down.
All right, so that's going to be 12 halved to 6 and 7 halved to 3.
Oh
I'm
no.
down.
Trey.
And then he's not even going to step forward. He's just going to swing at Xyzeris with his 10-foot reach.
It's so versatile.
And he rolled a natural 1.
Oh, fuck
Very-
you.
Time for a fan fumble.
But he reaches into his pouch, grabs a healing potion, and downs it with pleasure.
Oh, fuck him.
Yeah, because, only the good guys are allowed to get health potions.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah,
We aren't either.
Can he afford that?
I thought we were playing by
Yeah, but
Pokemon
that's his second
one-
health pot.
one
The
item.
bastard.
It's his 4th and final one.
Good.
Oh,
good.
he was
good.
popping him up on
now.
the bridge, or when he fell off the bridge.
What, is he like hurting or something?
Hey, he's weak. Get him.
And then he's going to fly around that pillar up next to Big Z's.
I swear to God, if you all
Come at me,
die
bro.
and Jethro has to come in and save the day, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Xyzeris. Yeah, you're just like waiting, and Goodercrawl comes like limping out the hole, and you're just like, oh no.
Well, Xyzeris is just like going to panic seeing Goodercrawl like still stab at him after just downing Trey, and then swooping around behind Vix's, and like he's out of sword range. I can't get closer to this guy, so he's just going to like pin his back up against this wall, and he's still within 15 feet. So I'm going to try and unleash another green dragon's breath on this thing. So I need another
Like,
dex save.
with like that kind of a cone.
Yeah, not trying to get Vix's
Yeah.
inside.
Like, oh, it'd be right past her. Oh, that's crazy.
He rolled another fucking natural 1.
Oh, well, I didn't
He is no. Okay. Yep. 11.
Poison. Yep.
Okay.
If he's got any sort of resistances to poison, no, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
He only has resistance to necrotic damage.
Okay. Well, that's it.
At the end of your turn, Goodercrawl looks at you, Xyzeris, and says, "Enough! You are my puppet now!" And he is going to mentally manipulate. Oh wait, he can't do that to you. Are you wearing your ring?
I sure am.
Never mind.
Protected from mind.
Never mind, because I specifically put mentally manipulates the fear in each creature who is being affected by his dreadful aspect. Trey's on the ground. You can't be mentally manipulated, so that's not going to work, and he's going to look very confused.
He might think it's working, so what's he telling me to do?
He's telling you to move your speed and make a weapon attack against the creature of Goodercurl's choice, but that's not going to happen.
Well,
But like,
he
could I take it? Like, since I'm frightened of him still, I want to get away from him. If I can, like, make use of him ordering me to get away from him, I would like to get away from him. I'm just not going to attack whatever he's telling me to attack.
Yeah, you can move there. Towards Valeris. That's who he was going to have you attack.
Get out of here. Away from the dragon, please.
Alright. Tura was screaming on her turn, I believe.
Yes, pretty much. What? How? What? Yeah, that was pretty much my turn.
Okay, and then I need to update the That was 5 turns
Would
for
you like
him.
Shadow Essence or Astral Amber?
Sailor Big Z's.
Okay. So as Trey goes down, Big C is going to let out a scream of anger, and I don't want to break the headphones, so I'll not do that.
No, I need to hear your best Scarlet Witch impression.
And so as Gouda Curl comes around, she is going to drop her Sailor Big C's form, and she's going to be regular Big C's, so she can cast Shillelagh on Azusa, and she's going to try and whop him.
I don't know
what else to do with him right here.
Where the fuck did I put your token?
She's
She's dead.
You've been Sailor Big Z's for a hot second. Okay.
Yeah.
But
I can't do.
I'm just trying to find your token. Alright, here you are.
So with the
Mess up the
Shillelagh,
initiative. Oh no.
it's fine. I can still be two.
Wait, why does Sailor
so
Vixens
much.
have more hit points?
I
than
was just gonna
regular
look at that. Are you at 46 hit points or 48?
my
My character sheet is 46.
So I guess
Sailor
Eat her!
Classic Amanda.
Classic Amanda.
Or would I have 2 less? Would I have 19?
I'm not gonna nickel and dime you.
My
character sheet says 46, so I don't
21 is low enough. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, that's with
Okay.
one good hit from him.
I can,
you know what? Maybe I'll at least
hit him
and do a point of damage, which would be really cool.
Sorry, what was your roll to hit?
18.
18?
18's his AC.
Okay.
So there's gonna be a D8 plus 5.
Ben, I do not know what this roll was for.
I'm just messing with roll 20.
Okay, never. Okay, so ignore it. Okay.
Yeah.
You whisper me things from time to time. I was like, oh, I want to take it seriously.
I was trying to whisper it to me because it said notify self, and then it sent it to you, so I don't know.
It does say to self. Note to self. I don't know. Okay, how much damage from Azusa?
It's gonna be 9.
That's a whop on the head.
And then I'll just stand there,
growling my teeth at him.
snarling.
Well, he got his reaction back, so he's going to use the Dead God's Retribution against you. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
19.
That's a success. You take half of 7, which is 3 necrotic damage, and he is going to gain 3.
I hate him so much.
If you just not?
Jethro. Oh, did you want to move?
No,
I'm gonna stay right here.
Jethro. I'll say on Jethro's turn is when Tura's
That's when I applied it.
thaw
That's
count
when I
applies.
Actually,
I do want to sidestep blocking Trey's body from him.
Sure.
That's nothing.
Jethro,
Alright,
any
well.
comments? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No.
I applied it and it's working. So,
Alfred, I know Melia is not going to go deeper into the cavern. I have a feeling we're all going to die. So I'm going to go down the hole.
Oh no, that's
oh,
not
I need a roll
terrible.
save for Domino's.
Oh no, I don't go down there. You know, it's you're truly. Oh.
Wee.
Please stop. Come back.
No, just no. I'm totally going to.
I mean, but thank you. I think. Did you do this? Did you?
I did. You can thank me when you get better.
3 fall damage, Jethro.
3? Okay. See, the roll 20's not giving me my health bar. Alright, I'll take 3.
Oh, okay. I got you. Oh, it did it. That's weird. I can see it.
Yeah, it's jacked up. I don't know. It's all supposed to be there. I can't even see my own nameplate on the map. So, I think that's my movement. I'll use my action.
Dimension
I
door.
want to get up there. I'm worried. I'm worried about my buddies. I am going to cast a bonus action spell upon myself because I'm not concentrating on anything.
Yeah, Expeditious Retreat. Jethro? Jethro?
Did you not hear?
No, I didn't hear anything. Oh. My disc. Okay.
He's drifting.
Okay, my Discord's back. Okay. That was fucking weird.
And he can't get closer, but it's the end of my turn, so
Is
it's
this
the
just the
end of his turn,
internet
and he's
today?
gonna try to save.
Yeah, Wisdom save for Dominus.
19.
That succeeds. He is no longer frightened.
Oh, good boy.
Okay. And that's the end of your turn?
That it's it.
Trey.
Hey.
I need you to make me a death saving throw, my friend.
Would you like me to roll it in person and whisper it to you?
Sure.
Do you
All
get
right.
advantage because you're of the Raven Queen? Is that a thing?
Not
I
when.
don't know.
Or is it disadvantage?
Not right now. He
Shot
sure
really well,
fucking
dude.
doesn't.
Well, I would figured. I don't know if she's the god of death, but I know she's the god of shadows and like dark. So I don't know if it's the same. God
She's the
domain.
goddess of the transition from life to death.
Yeah,
that
homie.
sounds like advantage.
Not if I didn't say so, but you know.
I know. But I'm gonna go get my dice and then I'll whisper that to you.
Okay. Bindu.
Put that in a bumper sticker.
Okay. So, Bendu's been trying to come up with something he can do to help out. He can't really see Goodercurl at the moment, and he's in no shape to try to fight. So, he's going to use his last first level spell to cast Healing Word as a bonus action over on Trey.
Okay.
Bindu, you're amazing.
Where are those demons from last week that stole healing?
The lens flare on those abs.
Okay. So Healing Word
Should have
is
given Goodercurl that ability.
1d4. Oh, it's not bad. It's 1d4 plus 5. So what's that?
Yeah, that's pretty decent.
Okay. So that's 6 points of healing.
6 points of healing to Traven.
And I guess I will like. Can I see Goodercurl from there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna step there then.
Warhammer rules. You can see the side of his model.
And I'm going to cast a shooting star, which is the equivalent of firebolt.
His AC is 18.
Okay. Spell attack roll at plus 8. It hits, so it's a natural 16.
Yep, that'll hit.
So that's 2d10 fire damage. Roll good. That was not good. That was 4 points of damage.
Does going down remove fear? I do not know the mechanical answer to that question. Lucas? Or, Ryan? Any opinions on that?
I don't think so.
I'll look it up while we're
Let's
waiting.
see what unconscious does.
Okay. Alright, and then Bindu backs up. Oh, sorry. How much damage did... Oh, I did it. Never mind. Okay.
I think so.
Alfred, it is your turn.
Alfred sees Jethro jump into the hole red. Her eyes a little bit wet.
Malia, Alfred, I don't know who I'm talking to, but thank you so much. I don't even know whether it happened. What the fuck?
You were turned into stone. I was almost, oh, she was, Malia was almost turned to stone. I'm here now. I'm just going to take a quick little look-see down the hole, you know, see what's going to happen. And he's gonna walk as close as he can into the hole without taking a further action.
It is very hot down there. You see the sand. You can kind of see the walls down there look almost like glass, and it kind of has that faint smell of ozone.
Does he? Oh no, wait. We already know about the dragon. He's going to sigh, take out the bow, and he's going to hold an action if he sees anything hostile down there. By hostile, Gundrakill, a dragon, or anyone not wearing a shirt.
Bindu.
Yeah. But he readies a bow. He readies an action to fire.
Alfred shoots Bindo. It could have been anybody.
It was an accident.
All right, excellent. Valeris, it is your turn.
Oh, I'm muted.
Yep, if you were talking, I did not hear anything you said.
I know, I'm also a pro.
Do I have a clear shot at Gucci or do I have to move to get a better shot?
No, you can see him and you can shoot him from there.
So I'm gonna shoot him. Let's see if my buttons wanna work. God, does 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
Oh wait, but this is within 5 feet, correct?
Yes, but that doesn't automatically give you advantage. What was your stealth check?
Oh, my stealth check is 14.
That is higher than the perception check that his passive perception is 15.
Ah.
So I'm going to say you do not have advantage on this.
Oh, right. So it doesn't hit.
Hide again.
Or run up, pull a dagger, and shank him. No, you didn't.
Ooh.
You didn't attack with a light weapon. Wait, is a short bow a light weapon?
No, two-handed. Bed. We need a whole series of crits and fails.
Yeah, she'll just hide again.
Okay, go ahead and hide. All right.
There it is.
That's a much better. You are, well, I am going to need you to find a different spot to stand. Because we've established the two of you can see each other right there.
Oh, true. Yeah, I guess right here. She ducked over.
Okay.
Does a combat roll and disappears into the shadows.
Let's see. So for the dreadful aspect, so it's just the rules of the dreadful aspect then. It should still apply. Is Trey more than 30 feet from Goodercurl? No. Okay, so then yes, Trey is still frightened. Speaking, did I skip anyone? Bindu, Trey, Jethro, Bigsies. Nope, that was everybody. Okay, it's Goodercurl's turn.
Unless the dragon wants to provide commentary at some point.
Always. Kill each other already.
Working on it.
Bigsies. Does a dirty 20 hit you?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no is right. That's 15 slashing damage and 3 necrotic damage.
That's exactly what you need. No, big stuff. No,
Things goes down.
And his bat wings spread, and he's going to fly towards Xyzaris and say, "You fool! How dare you defy me?" You know what? He's going to be right next to you. I believe an 18 hits you, Ryan.
18 misses. With
Blade Song, baby.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right, second attack is only a 10. So Gudakral does not hit Zyzeris.
Where's those 3 crits? Come on.
Yeah, right?
I'm frightened.
Say what?
I'm double checking if he has advantage because I'm frightened.
I don't believe so. I think you just have disadvantage.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's all on
we're
you.
good. Oh, misses. Whoa.
Okay. He has no more potions. His bonus actions only apply if he hits. That's the end of Gudakril's turn. It is Zyzeris' turn. I'm gonna say he like swings at you and like hits his glaive into the pillar.
But I think you're a bit of a fool for coming closer again and again, and I'm just going to green flame him one more time. So give me a dex save.
15? Dexterity is not his strong suit.
Just save.
I think it is 15.
Beats it, but he's going to take half damage.
Okay.
For, I think 5 poison damage.
God, Brian.
Gosh, I'm rolling terribly.
Does that count?
You're rolling pretty average.
Oh, that was the dragon's breath. That wasn't a fucking melee attack. No! He doesn't get to use his reaction. Alright.
That's going to be my turn, because I'm out of bardic inspirations for bonus actions.
Okay, Tura, your shoulders are kind of free now as the petrification is starting to, you know, just kind of crack and fall away as it moves down your body.
So I have my shoulders now?
Yep, you could definitely do sarcastic shrugs if you wanted.
I left a cigarette there if you wanted it.
I'm gonna.
I mean, being stoned after all.
I'm gonna say, Amelia, Jethro, thank you so much for saving me. I did not. I can't believe I was so silly as to look into a basilisk's face. And then I'm gonna shrug my shoulders. That's what I can do. And I'm gonna say, you know, I got your back next time. As I try to shake this off.
Alright, the second of the monster hunters, Big Z's, I need you to make me a death saving throw.
Killing people, Nicholas.
Okay. Alright, Jethro, it is your turn.
Jethro's turn. I'm gonna move.
Boss Jethro.
Bonus action with the dash. Dominus is gonna go lead the way. He's gonna use his action.
And show you to go around the quicksand. I like it.
Go into the fucking pit.
A narrative reason to go around. Very good. Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah, he's my turn. I still don't even. I can't see this guy yet, right? Nope, I can't see him.
No, he's behind that pillar.
I don't see a dragon either.
I am here.
Right, and that puts Tura at 4 turns left.
Yes, she has 4 turns.
Oh, I got to mark Gudakril's wings too. Okay. All right.
I have a feeling we're not gonna need the turns.
Trey, it is your turn. You are still frightened.
I'm gonna stand up. Oh, roll 20. That's me. Yay. And then I'm going to limp over to Vixus.
You can't, because you can't move closer to Gudakral.
You could be 10 feet away.
Isn't that farther away?
No, because he would have to cross closer to you. He has to stay 30 feet, so he has to go like around. Oh, just out of
weird
reach.
diagonals.
How bad is that? It just out of reach. You can't get to her.
Because you're afraid, Trey.
You're afraid.
You're afraid.
It's like his 5th time being afraid. You think he'd get used to it.
It's happening all over again.
Oh my gosh, I watched an interview with this sage and Mike Tyson, and he was like, Do you know why you're afraid? You're afraid of things that haven't happened yet and they don't exist. He's like, oh my god.
Anxiety?
But no, it's just like things like losing a match or something like that. He's always worried about something happening in the future.
Trey, I will give you
what his fear is.
I will give you DM advice. You need to be 30 feet away from Gooter Curl in order to get a save against. You have to be more than 30 feet away from Gooter Curl. The target can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on a success.
I will repeat the saving throw. Oh,
DC 14 Wisdom.
Alright.
believe in you.
Oh, you're 2 levels out from being able to use Stillness of Mind. Damn.
You're still frightened.
Still afraid.
And Bigsy's going
That is
down
my
makes you
turn.
even more scared, Trey.
Good thing she's not in her starry form.
I know,
I know, right? Then it would be that.
Wait,
I can find it again. I had it saved.
Oh, the fire token laying on the ground. Bindu, it's your turn.
Bindu, save us.
Okay. So Bindu's gonna do something I don't think he's actually done since he took his red robes. He is going to access. Nick, please tell me if I'm doing this wrong. We have the initiative high sorcery feat for completing our tests.
You sure fucking do.
He is going to call on the learnings of his college and the memories of his test and cast Dissonant Whispers.
Ooh.
Which I can do without a spell slot once a day. I will actually do 2 spells once a day without a spell slot.
Yes.
As a red robe.
Oh, I need to see if I have that on my list.
What's the save?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Should be DC 16.
He got a 19.
Okay. So, on a failed save, you would have done that. On a successful save, you take half damage. You don't have to move away. So, half of 3d6 damage.
And is it necrotic damage?
Psychic damage.
Very good. Roll that damage.
So 5 total damage with halved.
Okay, so it was 10 halved to 5?
Yep.
Perfect. I mean, Gooter Curl, you can see a little blood starts to come out of his ears. He's looking rough. He has poison sprayed all over him. He's been punched. He's been shot with arrows. He's been bludgeoned by a staff of the world tree. He's looking rough, y'all. Alfred, it is your turn back upstairs.
Still gotta observe the buddy system. Still gonna hold an action in case anything comes out of the hole. Or comes in within sight.
Okay. Valeris.
Alright.
And I'm going to say with your 24 and the fact that that pillar's still between the two of you, you're still hidden.
Okay. So with that, what was it? Oh, 26. Could she use that to creep around and behind him?
Oh, yeah, very much
I
so.
mean, I'd get advantage anyways.
Yeah.
Trap.
But now if you go dagger, you get 2 attacks.
Yep. That was my goal. I also have a question because I couldn't find anything like in handouts or from previous sessions. The poison, the scorpion poison that Valeris has, was it just one use?
Yes.
Okay.
One uses 3 attacks, basically.
Oh, so she's
Like when you
still
coat a weapon for 3 attacks.
3 attacks. How long does it stay on there? Because she coated it before Odane was. Or does it just stay there?
I think it's probably worn off then.
Okay.
By Nick's supposed to be kind of not acknowledging the difference though when Because, like, if I can have poison in my sheath, and my sword is constantly coated in it, which is kind of, I think, what Nick agreed to, right? Doesn't that mean kind of...
Well, yeah, but you're making poison, applying it to your sheath, and stuff like that. She only had the one dose, right?
Yeah. Okay, I see. Okay.
I just wanted to check before I did it. So here is 1 stab at Gooder Girl.
20 hits.
And...
Kill him, Valeris!
So...
Valeris.
Yes!
You are the one that gets to kill Gooder Curl. Do you have anything that you would like to say in this moment?
Yeah, she, like, creeps up behind him. She creeps up behind him, and she reaches one of her hands around and grabs him by the chin to pull his head up, and then the other arm around with her dagger, and she whispers in her ear, "This is for the Lion's Guild, you motherfucker," and slices.
Hell yeah.
And Zyzeris, his blood sprays all over you. Trey and Zyzeris are no longer frightened, but we're still going to be in initiative order because Big Z's is on the ground. So, as Gooder Curl's throat is sliced by Valeris, she drops his body to the ground, glaive falling to one side, and he collapses in a heap. And the
I would
go ahead.
Just as a little bit of her own dramatic flair, she will then turn to the dragon and give him a bow.
You see the dragon with a very approving nod at you. Yes. Okay. It is
Nick, real quick.
Oh yeah.
What dying level is Bixie's at?
You don't know. It is Zyzeris' turn though.
Damn.
Zyzeris is like, as soon as the fear drops, he's going to see Vixis across the way down, and like the blood just starting to pool around her, and so he's going to like rush over, throw his flaming sword back into its scabbard while not releasing the grip on the handle of it, and just start fumbling about for his healer's kit, dropping down onto his knees and just going to try and do his best to use his action to expend the use of the healer's kit to stabilize the creature at 0 hit points without needing to make a medicine check.
Okay. Big C's had 1 death save that was failed, so she was at 1 failed save. To answer your question, Ben. And we are out of initiative as Tura, the stone wears off, and you are freed from your petrification. Upstairs.
Shake it off. And I immediately hug Melia and say, "Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you."
And then jump down in the hole, I'm assuming, right?
And then I obviously hugged Jethro, who hasn't gone down yet, right? He was just looking
Oh,
down.
I'm so far down there.
Oh, you went down. Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Alfred didn't go down, just looking at the hole.
All right, I'm going to hug Amelia, and I'm going to touch her on her face, and I'm going to say, "Thank you, thank you." And then I'm going to fall down the hole in pursuit of everybody else with my 7 hit points, knowing I'm going to take damage by falling because I think everyone else is in mortal danger, because I don't know.
You do take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground.
She's a fucking hero.
As Jethro, you come into the room, you see Gooder Curl's dead body and this massive blue dragon.
Jethro starts like coming in, and he sees that Bixis is down. He's like, "Oh no! Oh wait, oh Bixis!" And I'll pump a cure wounds into Bixis just to get her up. Wound reversal.
Are we out of turn order?
Yeah, man.
Oh my god, you missed that?
Yes, I did. I just got back. I had to heat up some spaghetti.
Valeria's killed this dude.
She slit his
I
throat.
did.
It was
glorious. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's a
good thing.
After the cure, Jethro turns to Visavran. I believe that's his name.
Yes. Visavran Dinok.
And he will say in Draconic,
Oh, great Visavran Dinok, thank you for being impartial and sparing my friends.
It was pretty entertaining. I especially liked all the blood from the throat cut.
It looked like it was a keen strike.
Ah, well, unless you all want to try killing each other, I suppose I owe you something from my hoard.
Would you happen to have the cure for paralysis from the waist down?
No.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. Anybody got anything else?
All right. Hold on. Did I actually write out descriptions for everything? I did not. But, hold on. Visavran, makes a motion, and the door behind you opens to a dragon's hoard of treasures.
There's one with the Maltese cross. That's got to be good.
And
is this a one each situation or one for the group?
One each, since it was entertaining.
You are very generous.
Okay.
Wait,
so,
including the two on top?
So.
I don't think so.
I don't think Alfred gets anything, because...
this isn't rewarded.
I'm trying to think of how to do this by just describing the items, but that seems like it'd be too hard. So I am just going to show you all the options.
Oh. A box of greater healing potions. That would have been great in the fight.
Dagger of life stealing.
Ooh, a +1 hand cross.
I'm gonna go get some water while you guys decide. And you know what? Because I am a generous dungeon master, if Malia does come down into the hole and introduces themselves to Visavran as part of the party, there might be an item in there for you as well.
Jethro quickly scratches a note because he knows that Alfred is waiting. He scratches a note, puts it in Dominus's mouth.
Go get him, boy. Go get him.
And he'll go back and he'll show the note up the hole. So that way, come down. We have goodies. There's cookies down here.
Is Tura fully de-stoned?
She jumped down there. She's good.
Oh shit, I was not here.
You're
for
up there
that.
by yourself. You got a hug and a tap on the head.
I was not here for that. I was heating up some spaghetti. But yeah, Alfred will make his way down. He wants to talk with the dragon. Maybe he's got some knowledge.
I touched your cheek and everything.
Oh, dang.
You know what? Alfred was just so shocked he didn't know how to respond.
No, that's for the first time ever he has friendship.
That is bullshit, Rachel. I denounced that.
But I said thank you, and then I hurled myself down the cliff.
These are some good goodies, guys.
Trey, on Goodercurl, you find a strange-looking ring. He's got his plate armor. His glaive is not magical. And he used all of his potions. I think that's about all he had on him. He's surprisingly not magic itemed up.
He was just a really sturdy dude.
He was, oh, I mean, and he was calling upon the dark powers of some dead god he was talking about.
If only we knew the dead god.
What? Wait. Did Dominus hear the name of the dead god?
He just said dead god. He didn't say a name.
Wow. It's a lot of devotion to not say the name of your god. Coward!
Are there any symbols on him, like on the ring, that can give us a clue as to what dead god he was talking about? Do we know the dead gods? Does Alfred know anything about that? If someone fills him in.
Well, no.
Is it a pretty looking ring?
Yeah.
It is. Hold on, I want to do something really quick and then I'll show it to you.
Alright, well, I can't use the boots, y'all, because I don't step. I can't use
I have the label on it. God damn it. Well, I blew that. Alright.
Don't worry, Jethro is like on it. He's like, magic items? Give me that shit. Identify everything.
Yeah, I will say Bindu's able to see all the items that are magical in the Horde, and that is one of the reasons why I decided to just throw them in there.
We have enough resources available to make it happen. By the way, Ben, thank you for bringing up that feat, because I didn't pick any spells for that, so I was running 3 spells short.
You're welcome. I was getting desperate. I was like, I'm almost out of spell slots. So what I do have isn't going to be useful. It's like features. What features do I have? Oh.
So I now have. Oh my, hold on. How many cantrips do I have now? I got so many fucking cantrips. I have 8 cantrips right now. 8 cantrips.
Better start using them. At this rate, you'll never run out of those cantrip spell slots.
Well, if we're talking mechanically, I can use the Elven Chain. Well, any of us can use the Elven Chain.
Does anybody need the bracers?
Not even hungry though.
Oh, that's a Traven thing all day.
Pretty sure Traven's the only one that doesn't wear armor.
I don't think I've got armor. I've just got the mage armor.
Mage armor.
Oh, that would work.
I'll roll you for it.
I mean, honestly,
No, you can take the bracers. I already have a high enough AC.
I fully expected that Traven was going to be the one who would like jump on the alchemy jug since it can make wine or beer.
Or mayonnaise.
He's so
Oh. See, that's where it goes.
Now you don't have to be sober anymore.
Yeah, but Bix is just gonna steal it from me.
Yeah, where's she gonna hide a giant ass jug?
I can find places.
Tira's bag of holding. I'm not gonna go through Tira's bags. Probably get poisoned. I'll probably end up grabbing poison.
The scariest place in the realm.
Unless anybody else
weird shit in there.
is interested, I think the ones that make the most sense for Bendu are either the Mace of Disruption or the Alchemy Jug. So, Mace of Disruption's pretty clutch cleric weapon.
Yeah, that's a great cleric weapon.
And you would look really cool with it.
Or where can I find the horde list?
Well, thank you.
Those items. Good for you.
It's great for cleric. It's also really good if you got multiple attacks, right? Because you can trigger that destroy on the undead, right? If you get multiple hits.
Boots and wear your heavy armor so you don't have the disadvantage on stealth checks.
Nick, is the cloak of protection black?
It can be if you want it to be.
Oh, if it's black, Trey will put a black cloak on. That'll look cool.
Then yes. Can I get the boots? I'm so clangy in my armor.
You know that would cancel your heavy armor, so you'd have straight stealth rolls, so you could roll your heavy armor and not die because you're wearing leather.
Also,
Gooder Curl is wearing plate armor.
We have a full set of ornate plate armor. The only thing, does it got like special signals of his house and crest on it?
We can fix that.
It does.
Is anyone going to call dibs on the parapet wound closure?
If I were to say, I would say either Valeris or Traven should probably do that because you all fucking die all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I've only died. Wait.
Too many times, Traven. Too many.
Yeah, but I didn't die. Wait, no, I did.
You did.
No,
You
Fire's
did.
amulet stopped me. Valeris has died twice. So
Yeah,
don't put
V.
that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
What does Valeris want?
Good night, Ben. I'm glad you could be here for the death.
Hi, Ben.
Night, everybody. I will do one last thing before Bendu checks out, which is roll 2d8 plus 5 for a 10-minute prayer of healing.
I thought he was going to say he's going to come up and give Mealy a big old kiss.
Telekinetic shove.
Did you
Alfred
pick an item,
Johnson.
Ben?
I think he wants the mace.
Yeah, unless somebody else is going to take it, I think I'm going to take the Mace of Disruption.
Summer's been muted, so we don't know what she wants.
Okay.
But if somebody really wants the Mace, I'll take the Alchemy Jug.
I don't think anybody else is vying for the mace, Ben.
So everybody gets 14
He's
points
Mace
of healing.
Bindu.
And with that, I'm out.
Night, Ben.
Night, Ben.
Sorry.
Not everybody.
Good night, Ben.
So while you're looking over items, just to give you a reminder of the layout of this chamber, it's well-preserved remnant of the ancient city. There are elegant hung silk curtains in shades of blue and purple. There are plush patterned rugs in complementary hues. There's this bejeweled and cushioned dais on which the dragon often reclines. Dais? Dais? How do you say that word? I feel like I've only ever read it.
It's old.
I think it's one of those words that depends on where you're from.
Okay. There's also
Were you singing Amadeus, right?
Yep.
there's a massive jeweled mosaic map of the dragon's territory. New Anderhorst is located on this map, as well as the Sanctuary of Congria, located on a cliff that overlooks the city. Jethro, as you gaze upon this map, I need you to roll me a premonition check.
Oh, shit. Alright, here we go. Something good's gonna happen, guys.
Hell yeah, brother.
27. Congria. That's that place that doesn't exist, right, guys?
Congria was God. This.
It's a god, but it's like also a location. I remember Congria being a thing.
No, Congria is a god. There's a sanctuary overlooking New Anderhorst.
Right, but wasn't it like fabled that it didn't exist, or was that a different grotto?
No, I remember someone saying something about that, but I don't know.
I don't have it in my notes either.
I can attest from a past campaign it existed. But Traven doesn't know that. That's all made up nonsense.
I got so many different notes. I have no idea where it's at. Nick's been really quiet. I'm scared.
I'm just checking something.
I could take that dagger of life stealing, assuming it works like a sword of life stealing.
I think I know. Oh, Summer. So I saw the mic.
Oh my
What do you
God.
want?
Okay.
Mute us?
Is he okay?
Sorry, what? Huh?
Is he okay?
Oh, yeah, he's fine.
Oh, was it something going on?
Yeah, my dad tripped coming up the stairs.
Oh.
You okay?
He's all right.
Mm-hmm. I think it's
Okay.
So, what kind of cool magic item do you want?
What's
I think
every?
Tura wants the boots, and
What's the-
Bindu wants the mace. I think Melio slash Alfred wants the parapet of wound closure, which is very in character for Alfred, which I like. You know, not dying.
Also, Trey tossed you the ring of jumping from Gooderkel's dead body. So you just have that.
Well, with Gem could be awesome.
What does that do?
It makes it water elemental. Pokemon Ball style.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm thinking the bag of dust of disappearance. That
make
she would make really good use out of that.
I wonder if Traven could do something with the oil of etherealness while meditating to maybe try to figure out how to get out of his predicaments. Maybe meet some new people. Get in other predicaments, you know. I feel like the Tony Stark of the group.
What does this do? Let's go make deals with these people. If no one else wanted it, I was looking at the cloak of protection, just because I like having a good cloak.
I think Trey wanted it.
Oh, did Trey want it?
Well, Trey didn't realize one of them made booze, and Trey also looked up oil of etherealness, and I was wondering, instead of like using it for its intended purpose, if I could dab some on Trey's forehead when he's meditating to try to connect with the ethereal realm to try to learn some answers.
Want to use it? Maybe make cakes. Ho, ho, ho.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry, I was dealing with something else. What was the question?
Yep.
If I took the oil of etherealness, so it's supposed to, you rub this all over you, and it casts a spiral, the spell, oh, I closed the item, ethereal on you. I'm wondering if I could take some of it, rub it on Trey's forehead when he's meditating, and try to connect to the ethereal plane to search for answers for his predicaments with higher deities.
I mean, there's one way to find out.
All right, Trey's taking the oil of etherealness.
We can put the box of greater healing potions in the bag of holding.
That way everybody has it. Slash.
Sure, the healers got it.
I mean, is that the item Turo's taking?
I mean, not taking. No.
You get one item from the Dragon's Hoard.
Oh.
She was also looking at the boots of Elvin.
The boots. And the
I like the
potions. I
boots.
can make healing potions.
I like the boots for you. That way you can, like, we could refit that plate armor, and you can walk in plate armor and then not have a stealth penalty.
Yeah, I don't. I can make the potions. I don't need the potions. I thought this was stuff that we were getting that we were like divvying.
We get to choose one out.
We just have to kill a dragon, and then it's ours.
I mean, that's true.
I have 18 hit points. Let's go.
I got 7.
I got 7. I'm ready.
Yeah, Trey's at 6. Hold on, let's see. An ancient blue dragon's lightning breath only does 16d10 lightning damage on a failed saving throw, and the DC is 23. You'll be fine.
So that's what, a 64 average?
88.
This guy's 10. He's not an ancient dragon.
Which items have already been taken?
The mace and the oil of etherealness. Those are the only things that have been actually completed.
And the boots.
Mace, boots, oil. What else? Bracers?
Yeah, Zyzeros is gonna take the bracers.
Polaris will take the dust of disappearance.
Is it a one-time use or is it multiple uses for that?
It's as described in the DMG.
Which is.
I'll look it up.
I'll take the cloak of protection.
Okay, cloak. Is that
Oh, okay. So here's why I asked, Nick, because you said a bag of Dust of Disappearances, and the Dust of Disappearance is a one-use item. So is it multiple uses within
I
that
thought it
bag?
was more than that.
No, it says there's enough for one use, and you could use an action to throw it, and you can't be tracked. Or
Then-
sorry, target becomes invisible for
Then
2d4 minutes.
Then it's one. Yeah, it's only an uncommon item, so.
Yeah. I mean, if I were to
Some
make
of
a
these are
suggestion,
better than
Blair,
others,
you might
y'all.
wanna
I
take, like,
admit.
the crossbow. The crossbow would give you a magic weapon at range.
No, let's. I got an idea.
Yep, yep.
Perfect.
And is Alfred Melia taking the parapet?
What did Caesaris take? The bracers?
The bracers of defense.
Well, hey, let's put it this way. Oh, never mind.
So, Alfred was originally going to take the parapet, but you know he kind of looks over at Polaris, and she takes the dust of disappearance, but longingly looks at the crossbow, so he's going to take the crossbow.
Or the dagger.
Life stealing
no one
is
took the
such a good
dagger?
weapon.
That dagger is sick.
Oh, I didn't grab the dagger because I thought Caesaris was gonna take it. I'll grab that shit instead of the dust.
I mean, it only triggers on a crit, but when you crit, you get to do extra damage and temp hit points. So
I'm not betting on rolling crits.
good call, right? Not against your teammates, right? That's tough because that +1 crossbow, that's going to give you a lot of longevity, but then that dagger is really cool when it works.
Yeah, she'll take the dagger.
What item is Jethro taking?
Jethro is currently staring at this map of Congria, and the cigarette in his hand is burning into his fingers.
Everyone make me perception checks.
Well, now I'm debating on changing my thing.
Yeah, what if we wanted the perception check item?
24.
Big Z's Jethro doesn't seem to be moving.
I'd like to go over and try and take the map out of his hand.
So the map is up. It's a giant map up on the wall.
Oh, I thought it was in his hand.
No. Massive jeweled mosaic map of the dragon's territory that he's staring up at. And you notice that he's not actually smoking this cigarette in his hand. His hand seems to be just stuck in one place as it burning down to the butt. Trey, you recognize this as a almost like paralysis, the same as when you would stunning fist somebody.
I'm gonna grab his wheelchair and just like pop the brakes off and then turn him away from the map and see if that helps.
He still seems to be paralyzed.
I'm snapping his ear.
Nothing.
I'm gonna look at the map he was looking at, see if the hell he did.
Can I cast Lesser Restoration on him?
That's a great question. Let me see. I mean, you can definitely expend the spell slot.
Yeah. I'll
go up to him and kind of put my hand on his shoulder and be like, hey.
Yes, a lesser restoration spell. It is effective. As Jethro, you feel the paralysis release your mind.
You okay over there, buddy?
What was that?
We were picking our items. What do you mean?
Oh, I saw Congria on the map. And then I couldn't stop staring at it.
I mean, I
need some
know
water.
you've got a thing for maps, but maybe not the time or place for that.
Yes. Yes, not time. Yes, time, not the time. Time. Thank you, Rixus. Thank you. I'll be alright. Items. So what has everybody chosen?
Can I look back at the map he was looking?
Yeah, it's just a map of the area of New Anderhorst. It's an old map. None of the new things that are in New Anderhorst are on there, but the city of New Anderhorst is, and this sanctuary is marked on it.
Good. Question: are we just now, post-fight, having a moment to sit around and rehash what just happened?
You're not in initiative or anything, so yeah, if you want to do that.
But the only threat is angering. Or,
Bindu is taking 10 minutes to cast this healing spell. Y'all are picking through the treasure and things like that, and Visivran is just kind of sitting back, relaxing, watching y'all.
What do we see? What's in the scene? Is Goodercurl's body there?
Oh yeah, his slit throat is his body is on the ground. Trey has pulled the plate armor from his body, and his glaive and his ring. He does have a signet ring. I should have mentioned that. Sorry.
Oh, all nobles do. Yeah.
He has a signet ring.
Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. Tura's gonna have fallen down and taken her damage. She's going to have seen that the fight's basically over. She's gonna be walking forward and just sort of pick up the boots as she walks, casually, oh, these are cool. And then she's going to kind of walk over to Goodercurl's body and just kind of stand over him and say, who killed him?
I do. I slit his throat.
And she's going to, grasp her arm and pull her in for a giant hug with, the boots kind of swinging muddily behind her. And she's just gonna say, you did the right thing, and thank you, and this is glorious. And then she's gonna let you go. I know you're uncomfortable. It's fine.
Oh no, she'll hug Tura. It was glorious. In fact, I think that he should put his head on a pike outside of these rooms.
We should certainly send the Queen evidence that he's gone. We should send her evidence that he died fighting the exact opposite of what, in accordance with the exact opposite of her wishes. And that is
he died trying to kidnap her kids.
Also that. But yeah, we should do that.
Interesting. What happened to Steve?
We can send the ring.
I don't think that we should send anything. We should meet up with Luca,
just killed a noble.
take the man's head, and meet with the Queen directly. Because if you all are going to get any kind of glory or accolades, you should be present firsthand. You all did the work.
I want his downfall. I want everyone to know that he was the enemy.
Precisely. Bring it to the Queen. She has a far larger voice than any of us.
In that case, we should bring his body entire so that she knows that there's no animosity on our part. Even though there absolutely 100% is.
What?
Not towards her, right?
Well, if we behead him or do anything to his body, I cannot believe I'm advocating on behalf of this viewpoint, but if we do anything to him more abhorrent than simply dealing the justice we saw fit, which was a fight to the death that he engaged in, frankly, we could be seen as meting out more justice than was necessary in absence of the Queen's voice. So we wouldn't want... If anyone should sever the head from the body and put it on a pike, it is the Queen.
That's a fair statement.
Tura, take a point of inspiration.
Oh. I don't know how to do that.
Make a note of it. So.
Yeah, you get a
There's
free
a little spot on your character sheet at the top. If you click it, a little sun happens in it. That means you have inspiration.
That basically
gives you a D20 to use whenever.
Yes, we're not heartless criminals. Even though we don't like the man, we should have a little decorum.
I did.
What did this man do to anger you so? I am now interested in this story.
Well, let me tell you. He ordered her death,
pointing to Valeris.
We believe. Also ordered the death of her sister. And all of their extended family, so to speak.
And yet none of you have any authority to mete out this justice. Vigilantes, then.
It is by my authority of the White Cloak, of the Arcanum, of Rahadam, that this individual was perpetrating evil all over your territory, and we wanted to bring him to justice.
Jethro, the Visivran gets uncomfortably close to you with its face. It says, "You're a servant of souls."
Yeah, boy.
Wait.
Wait, is it? Oh, wait. That's.
I'm gonna take you way back to your backstory, but
yeah.
These archmages did seem funny to you at first.
I studied under Archmage Soul, yes. Not necessarily a servant, but I did study.
And the other is a servant of Loons.
He is.
I don't know if Soul would like you murdering, but maybe the years have changed her.
No, she would not. Which is why I personally did not do it. I don't condone it, but if it is necessary in our situation, we are trying to spread good and prosperity to the lands. We've been all over the place. We've been from Pondhaven to New Anderhorst. This man has been driving the taxes up. He's been blockading supplies from certain cities. He's been ransacking certain cities, threatening the civilians. He's a very terrible man. And quite frankly, nobody else wanted to bring him to justice, so we did.
Now that's a story she would buy. You're interesting little plaything. How would you like to stay here and be part of my horde?
I appreciate the offer, O great Visivran, but my duty is to the entire populace on this great continent that we are on.
Very well.
More work to do.
I task you with finding my idiot son, then. Bring Fendroar home.
I will do what I can. With the resources that I have. Oh, speaking of resources, is there any way that you could help me in this venture? We've spent everything getting to here to bring Gudakul to justice. I don't need magic items, but I would love the aid of someone so wise and powerful as you.
Your flattery is working. Ask your question.
Would you be okay with parting with 100 gold for each of my companions to pay for room and board and supplies, so that way we can track down your child? It is a great distance to travel, and I would ask that you would bestow upon me, or we could exchange some form of magic.
That's an interesting condition.
I am a student of the arcane, after all. And ancient, and he'll speak this in Draconic, and ancient Draconic magic is very fascinating to me personally.
So as there's, you can hear behind you, Jethro's like, you could speak Draconic this whole time? In Draconic.
He turns to Zizers. I tried to share my Draconic book with you, but you wouldn't listen.
You were talking about Yuan-Ti the whole time. I thought you were obsessed.
Maybe.
Oh, all the more reason I was justified then.
Another time, Zizers. We have an important guest. We are a guest in his house. An important ghost. Vicar.
Ask him if he wants to trade. Like the wand of web for that elemental gem, maybe. You know,
I'll let Biz respond before I start asking for trade requests.
I'm trying to think of what kind of a spell would be like an ancient spell.
It doesn't have to be a spell. Dragons can breathe their draconic magic into a person.
I know.
Or onto an item.
I'm thinking. I need a moment.
Good. If you don't mind, is there a corner that I can use the restroom? Because, quite frankly, you scare me. And Jethro will wheel away and use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Hey, that's what I was doing too, Trey.
I was waiting for everyone to like silence,
and I was like, yeah, no, Big Sis is just staring at him.
You guys can talk while I think.
This is what we all came down here for. We need to get the body to the fucking queen.
I don't really know.
I don't really keep up with the traditions of the city folk. But, you know, where I come from, we don't haul dead bodies around.
We just wrap him up in... Does anyone have any cellophane and I can stuff him in the bag of holding?
We could always cut off a finger with the ring attached, or, you know, the head.
We can't leave him here. We can't leave him here.
We could bury him in a marked grave.
We could leave him here. What's the harm in that?
We could just burn him.
Not his crew.
He doesn't really deserve to have a namesake.
Either, regardless of whether the queen accepts a partial or a whole body, we will always have to deal with the legend of Future Curl and whether he actually survived. If we only deliver a finger or a partial body, like, if anyone can suspect that he might be out there, it will be a rallying cause for the people who are advocates of subjugation of people. So we can't. We have to. We need to prove that the symbol is dead as well as the man.
But then what if we just get punished?
Get what?
Punished. What if we go to jail first? What if we get killed for killing him?
Agree that this is my battle and not yours. I'm alright with taking the blame. But we do need to deliver his body to the queen. And I'll take that upon myself.
Where would we stuff the body?
And what if they bring him back?
Are you gonna be wearing your armor, his
What
armor,
if
when you
we-
drop him off?
Take his head and burn his body.
I do like
A
what
body
the
has
men
to be
say.
cold to bring back, correct?
We just bring a head, easy to carry around.
It's fine. We get ahead in the whole
Like a
situation.
handbag, we can just sort
My
of
arms are
toss.
feeling sore just thinking about carrying him around. I have a
I
strength
think the
that's perfect.
bottle is perfect. Fitting it. I like Valeris's idea.
I know that I could not have. We could not have. And Gooter Curl would not have died if it weren't for you all. But I don't need you all to go down for whatever fate befalls, like the culprit of his death. If it needs to be me, I am fine with that. I just know that if we bring any part of his body, it won't be enough, and it will serve as fodder for the argument that we wanted him dead from animosity, which, while that's not untrue,
No, that's all
it's
this
not
is.
the whole of the justice that we meted out here today.
It
And
was
I
just
think the
animosity
queen
from
needs to
me.
know that, and if someone needs to go before the queen and lay her neck on a block and say, this is the truth of it, I am okay with that being me. And I think we need that to be the case in order for him to be soundly defeated. And that was all I've ever wanted. That's all I've ever wanted. That's all I've ever wanted.
Carry the head. My only complaint with it is I didn't do it for justice. I did it out of animosity. I killed him because I wanted him to be dead. I don't feel bad.
And thank you for your service.
I don't want to be revered as a hero. I don't want to be some kind of martyr.
And I don't think
I want him gone from the face of this world.
And I want to know that I don't think if there's a possibility that this celebration is not what you expect, which is, I think that's optimistic. I love that. It would be great. What if it was a jubilant exploration, right? And then I could give them a list of everyone who helped participate in the plot, and you'd all be given medals and lands and gifts and all that.
That's okay. I don't need all that.
That could happen. That can still happen. But also, if it's not that, if the attitude is negative, one person can go in and take the brunt of all that, and I'm willing to do that if that's the case. I will go to the queen and I will tell her, this is your lord, and this is why we killed him. And if the attitude is negative, I will take the punishment. But if the attitude is positive, I will deliver them a list of names of the heroes that made this possible. I am willing to take blame alone, and I am willing to share success, because I think the truth of his downfall needs to be known above all. And having him lost mysteriously, a rallying point for rebel causes who are not just brutalists, but absolutionists, I think that is worth the cause.
Starting to make a Cooper girl food.
You tell me what you want me to do. I will go to the queen, and I will bring his body, and I will tell them, he's dead, and this is our story. And if the reception is negative, I will say I acted alone. And if the reception is positive, I will say, and these are all the parties who helped make it possible. But I do think we need to deliver him whole, because to deliver him partially would be to show animosity and to sow so much dissent, so many followers who would rally upon the idea that he might be alive somewhere. Not just that, but the Gooter Curl imposters. Can you imagine? I am Gooter Curl. I am Gooter Curl. Oh, we would never see the end of it.
And Nick, what happened to his wings after he died?
They
Did go away?
dissipated. Yes.
Oh,
We could have taken
like a tape situation.
So you all tell me what you want to do. I feel like I have said my points, but I am willing to bear the brunt of any punishment that may come, but I am also willing to spread our story if it is one of success.
I think we should cut off his head.
You and the horse?
I think we should cut off his head.
Well, no, because like what you're pointing out, we bring a. I'm so sorry, Summer.
I thought you were talking first.
I think we should cut off his head. I understand, like we cut off a finger, then it's like it could be anyone's finger, but at least with a head, if we preserve it well, which I know that there are magical means to do that, then we know it's Grunterkirl. It's his head. And yeah, that might be called barbaric, but also he was a barbaric man. You show the head, you say, like, it was between him or us. It was him. And we killed him. This is Grunterkirl. You can't. So, I think it's a perfectly valid thing that we carry his head rather than his entire body.
Follow the balloon northward. Make our way to New Ackerhorst. Make sure they made it. All loose ends of this story are tied up.
So I'm wondering if, so the argument is, do we have to spend the like effort to get his whole body there versus just his head? His head would be much easier.
Yeah.
What you're saying? Couldn't we just shove him entirely in the bag holding?
I think
the biggest concern with bringing his entire body is that if someone were to find his entire body, they could use magics to bring him back. Whereas if he is only a head, we don't have to worry about a revived version of him.
Yeah, we're really getting ahead of the situation.
Okay, and look, I think my main point being, I think the queen should be the one to decide what happens to the body. But if you guys think the queen doesn't get to decide,
I think it would be too much of a, I don't know the word, but it would be too much of a risk, especially with Valeris' sister, whose name escapes me, to bring that whole body. Just having that head, at least we say we got rid of it. We can come up with some sort of lie, or we could even say we were looking at your best interest at heart, just the safety. He tried to come after your kids. Just bringing you the head was the safest option to show you that he's
okay. If we're just gonna bring the head, I'm not necessarily opposed, but we should absolutely then burn the rest of the body.
No,
like, we should have the dragon set a massive fire. Yeah, we should take the head, absolutely, and make sure that we preserve it and it's good to go and that the queen can recognize it. We can tell her this exact rationality. This is why we cut the head off. This is why we took it with us. But also, the rest of the body is destroyed. We made sure of it.
Yeah.
It's been burnt to a crisp. Because, yeah, people will rally around even the bones of a martyr if they see them that way. Okay.
What were you going to say?
I have another suggestion. If we could find a way to pull it all off anonymously, just send her, basically a letter containing the evidence. Let her do what she wants with it. No, be like, hey, this dude's dead. Send a letter with it. Send a signet ring with it. And then just leave it at that.
Wants to stand by this. Tura wants to know that she saw justice done. She doesn't see a need for being anonymous. You'd have to convince her to be anonymous. She doesn't understand why she wouldn't want to go straight to the queen with her face and say, hello, I have this and this is what's going on.
Oh, like you find some random missive and you send it with them. Find some like a courier, a messenger, whatever. Hire some random thug to do it.
Hand off your story to someone else.
I mean, we could also put in a letter, like something that says, oh, when you meet this person, they say, the sand snakes sleep at night during the sunset, then she'll know it's us. So it's kind of like anonymous to a point. Unless we're going to the queen, is that our end destination to go around the area with the queen? Or where is the queen? Where are we going?
Queen Congria lives in New Anderhorst.
Okay, and that's where we
North.
are going, right?
Victoria's talking about making our way northward in order to claim the Lord Gutherford's death for ourselves, effectively.
I don't want to shirk responsibility for this. I think I've done it. It's happened. I know I don't want to pretend like it wasn't something that I wanted or that I did. I'm not behind. I did this for a reason. And I don't think I need to run away from the consequences. And actually, I think the Queen needs to know. She needs to hear my story, and she needs to hear the story of everyone who may have come up against him. So, I'm not saying you guys all have to go up there and say, hey, it was me, I did it. I'm saying I'm willing to go up there and I'm willing to say it. So,
I mean, do we have to say, like, is that what
Volunteers tribute.
Is that what Kira wants, to say that she did it, or do we have to, or is this like does Tura want to take the credit for it? Like, that's something that she definitely wants to do, or is it something that, you know, in case anyone asks and we're like, well, yeah, we get it. Like, what is
all right. I will go to the Queen and I will tell her that this is the head of Gutherford. We killed him. I killed him, and this is why. Or he is dead, and this is why. And then if the reception is negative, I'll say it was my fault, and I'll be the one whose head's on a pike. And if the reception is positive, I'll say, I couldn't have done it without the help of these essentially the messenger who might get killed. I'm willing to be the messenger. If you guys, but I also think that regardless, I am going to tell the Queen the truth. So you guys are going to, if you decide not to do that, if you want to say, oh, we're going to send the Queen a cryptic message, I'm going to immediately be trying to decide how I'm going to tell her the truth, because I think she should know the truth, which is that her lord was an evil bastard, and this is why he's dead. She's driven by revenge, not just revenge, but justice. So,
why we sent her children back to us?
Then take his head.
If there's anything to be lost from going to the Queen, I think we can go to the Queen and we can tell her this is Gutherford and he's dead and he's the one who wanted to kidnap your kids.
Okay, so we're just going to take the head? Sorry.
If I might make a suggestion, just purely objectively, I'm not good with people, but I understand what messages of bringing a head or a body to a palace, what that presents. Perhaps if we could reconnect with Mr. Luca Van Dyer and with the children, have the body wrapped so nobody can see who we are carrying in tow. Luca has been tasked, if I understand correctly, with finding the children. So he has an in with the Queen. We don't have to do subterfuge. We don't have to lie. We don't have to really do anything. We have a noble from the territory that is in the Queen's good graces. If we just connect with the noble, escort children to Queen, then we have our we could have our conversation with the Queen there without having to have a bunch of ultimatums. There's really no loss here. And Traven, we need to go to New Anderhorst anyway, because we have to find the other trials for the fire. And I have a feeling that they will happen somewhere near New Anderhorst. So we have to travel that way anyway.
On your point, if we are set on going to the Queen, I do think having her children safe, along with Luca, who delivered them safe, and that kind of gives more of the full story to it. I I really don't like the idea of carrying an entire dead body, because, you know, I've seen things. But as I said, I don't completely understand this work of the cities, and so if it is seen as bad to just give someone a head, then, you know, I trust your guys' political stance on this, and, you know, I don't want to take away.
I don't know a lot about politics, but I feel like anytime you deliver a head versus a whole body, there's a marked difference in respect. And I've wrapped my fair share of bodies. I've prepared my fair share of oils and things of that such to anoint the bodies. I know the respect people take, and so I feel like if anyone should be meting out justice upon this body, it should be the queen, and she should know our causes for it. So if we can,
If you need a rug, you can take one of mine. To your friend's point, you all can have 100 of my gold. And, Jethro.
Yes.
I mean, to everybody else, it looks like Vizebrand is about to, like, blow or use
a lightning bolt.
You see the dragon kind of rears back, and it appears that the dragon's about to unleash its lightning breath, but what comes out is almost like the sound of thunder, but the lightning's not there. As Jethro, you are struck with a boon from Vizebrand.
Oh God! Not another reaction.
Sorry, bud.
I love it. So many things. Oh, it just gives me more things to play with. That's what I like.
I thought you would enjoy that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
And Vizebrand says, "Now make sure that you let my son know that he needs to come home, and tell Sol what's up."
I will let them know, and I will do everything in my power to find your son and give them the message.
As Vizebrand is talking, I don't want to take steam out of this conversation, but Alfred does have like a couple of questions to ask him if there's enough time.
Tag me out.
Is it all right if I ask the questions, or do we want to figure out what to do with your?
I have to have a word with Traven.
Yeah, ask Vizebrand Daddy your questions.
Okay.
I couldn't figure out a way to put it all together.
No, it's fine. You know, I gotta get rid of that horrible word. Is it okay if I ask? Is it okay if I ask?
Nope. Stiffen the upper lip, Alfred. Don't show fear. It's disrespectful to the man.
Is it okay if I ask you the daddy first?
I'm so proud of you. Yes.
God. A couple of quick.
She was asking.
I'm going to get Is it all right if I do that? Just like a couple of minutes and then.
Go ahead.
Okay. Excuse me, Vizebrand. You appear to be an ancient blue dragon who have lived centuries, if not eons. Am I correct in this assessment?
How dare you comment on a lady's age? But yes.
Oh shit! This is a lady dragon. Fuck.
That's why I used.
You're a lady dragon.
Oh, she breathed on me. Oh, is this Shrek? Is this what's happening?
Alfred.
She could have been fighting with us.
Alfred will take a deeper bow. I meant no disrespect. I only meant that with the passage of time, you have granted numerous amounts of wisdom. And I do have a problem. Well, we have a problem that requires a vast amount of wisdom that I hope that you no doubt hold.
Get to your point. You're boring me with your prittle prattle.
What the fuck are you doing, dude? Sorry, those are my cats.
Jethro's over here trying to pull Traven. What the fuck, kid?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh wait, I can move. I can move by itself.
Oh man.
Oh, real boy.
I'm a real boy.
What is your question?
Right.
No.
I'm not going to beat around the bush with this one. I respect you way too much. But currently you are looking at a body that holds 2 souls. I'm not the owner of this body, but rather my sister. We're wondering if you know of any affliction or any cure that could help us separate each other. I don't care what happens to me, but I do care about what happens to my sister.
An interesting group of people you are.
Yes, of course, and if they ever say anything to my sister, I'll make them suffer.
You already do.
Oh, fuck.
Love you, buddy.
Sorry, I'm looking up. I am completely spacing on the lineage of Kalashtar. Yes. I once heard of a people called the Kalashtar. Very similar, they bound spirits to themselves. They used to live around the area of, oh god, sorry.
Wait, I gotta get my pen. Area? What area? Please, point it on the map.
The mythical city of Edirene.
There it is. There it is.
Edirene, that was the one. Yeah.
Nick, have I been there?
Uh-huh. So is Ryan.
I think I had a... Oh, past campaigns?
I'm a whisper you. I don't wanna say anything.
So they bound their souls together into one body.
Yes.
Did they ever separate them?
I do not know. But I do know of a sphinx that lives in that area. Perhaps the sphinx may know the answer.
This is going to sound really sarcastic, but it's not going to be sarcastic. Is she as pleasant as you, or should we bring gifts to appease her?
If she's still alive! Flattery is always a good course of action, but she does value those that seek knowledge, and those that are brave. Her name is... Lakashtai.
I don't like how Jeremy's freaking out.
I'm trying to have words with him, but we'll get to that in a moment.
Oh, okay. We thank you very much, Marisa Mommy.
Yeah, hey, you can say that word.
Yeah. Now that you know.
Now that we know,
Oh, great
I'm glad.
dragon of the anime network, Viz Media, please.
But thank you so much for humbling me with your words of wisdom and knowledge. I apologize if I did speak out of turn or insulted you. And he'll take a bow.
I am bored with you all. Be gone, and bring my son home, White Robe.
Ooh, you know, I was actually a black man.
Dumb asshole.
I mean, he technically has.
This dragon seems to be pretty neutral with all the arcade parties at the moment.
Well, you know, we never know. What if she's like with the black cloak? You know, once you go black cloak, you never go back. You know.
I never liked new.
Well,
Alfred is learning. Bear with us.
Out!
Dominus? He licks the dragon and then runs away.
And Vizabrand, Dinok, Dragon, sir. Can I ask what we would be getting in exchange for bringing your son back?
Was my generosity now not enough for you? I could eat you.
Well, you could eat us, but then your son would be just as gone today as he is tomorrow, would he not?
It wouldn't matter much to me.
I think.
It seems like it would, sir.
I believe the White Robe will meet the task I have met out to him. I could still eat you.
My dear Majesty, Vizabrand, she is my protector, and if I'm going to find your son, I need her whole.
Then I suggest you take her and leave my presence.
Her, we'll discuss compensation later.
Yes, gold extra would be great.
Hey. Better than we started. Let's go.
Thank you again. You've been wonderful. Call me. He doesn't say that last part. But you know, she's interested. You know, where's a mommy? You know, a couple of wizards have gone some hanky. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. Actually, I'm going to stop talking.
My sister did once sleep with a wizard.
I think Alfred's a little pent up, guys.
No, actually, no. Amelia did sleep with a wizard at one point. We still.
Yeah. That's canon.
Two wizards. Bindu was the second.
Oh my god, what is this, Alabama? You can't count your brother in that.
Oh my god! Two non-related wizards.
I'm assuming.
That's a story for another time.
I'm assuming y'all are taking Gooter Curl's body.
I'm gonna summon the disc, wrap him in the rug, summon the disc, and I'll carry him out.
Okay.
Bigsies was just kind of staring blankly at him pretty much that entire time. So as you get him all wrapped up, she'll kind of shake her head off and then take out of it and then proceed out as well.
Jethro will extend a hand.
Bixis, are you okay? I know this means a lot with your sister.
Well, that's the interesting thing is I really thought I'd feel something, and I feel more empty.
Yes, taking a life for revenge is never.
There's a Charlie chop upstairs. I can tell.
Oh. Vizabrand, I think I hurt your son.
Hey Amanda, is your son supposed to be brushing his teeth right now?
I told him he could eat a donut, and then he's supposed to be brushing his teeth.
Oh. Did you eat your donut? So you're supposed to be brushing your teeth. That's all I needed. You can mute us again, Ryan.
Kids are adorable.
Right? Little trouble thing. Yeah, we're serious
Yes,
right now.
it's empty. It's yeah, we're serious. Yes, taking a life in revenge, justice. It does leave you hollow and empty. I know exactly how you feel, Pixis. You spend a life afterwards trying to fill that gap. Some people do it with more vigilantism, more death. Death never fills the hole. That's why I am trying on my personal journey to do as much good as I can. I know now is not the time. It will come. You'll have to soul search within yourself to see what you actually need. I hope that I can help you in this journey. I experienced something similar myself.
I guess I just expected to feel peace. And there's just still that emptiness. But she's gonna squeeze your hand and then help you get the body all wrapped up. She's gonna look back to the dragon and give him a nod, respectful nod.
You're a lady dragon.
It's a lady dragon.
Fuck.
Although she gave very, very mom and dad vibes.
Bigsies, as you do this, she looks at you and she says, 2 followers of dead gods in one day. Interesting.
Oh man!
Is Azusa? Is that Azusa? Is Azusa a dead god?
Excuse me? What?
And Bigsies is just gonna look back at the dragon and just poker face. Like
Jethro pulls
you
out
know.
a notepad.
Dead god? Question mark.
And she's gonna continue.
Nice poker face.
Poker face. And I need a notebook too.
Jethro will be the last one out carrying the body.
Your grand elemental being of grandness. I'm really bad at talking. I do appreciate your kindness and your mercy. We will find your son and bring him home. Wait, do you happen to have a ladder or some way to get out that hole? Because it's quite a drop.
Use your magic.
Is there another exit?
I'm not going to make you figure that out. With the scene that we're gonna
mechanic, you're mind-boggling.
The scene we are gonna end on is y'all kind of climbing out of the dragon's hole and back into the ruins where the basilisks were. I'm assuming you guys are gonna kind of clear out of Dodge pretty quickly, and so that's where we're just gonna.
Can we preserve like one more basilisk, like liver or whatever?
Yeah, if you want to.
Just in case
you got one more. That's
because he's better at medicine.
Yeah, it was a medicine check. I think I had you do, right?
Yeah, I'll have Bindu do it.
We could do that next time.
You don't want to throw away good parts, you know.
I hear that.
Here, let me help. I've got a -1 to medicine.
Yeah, I got a 0.
But that is where we're gonna end this session for the evening.
Hell yeah, we did it. We survived.
Tura, this is what we did to save your life.
Thank you. Malia, if you think I'm not trying to jump your bones, you are mistaken.
Nick, that was a lot of fun. I appreciate it.
It was very much fun.
That was a very good session.
I like Vizamami.
It was perfection.
Vizamami is great. That's why it was so hard. It was so hard to be like, yeah, you guys are totally gonna die to a dragon.
I mean, out of the 2 times we've encountered a blue dragon, this one was by far the most pleasant.
Yeah, the last one almost ate you because you wouldn't stop swearing.
Yeah, no, yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised that Alfred was very well behaved.
He was very well behaved. It was very helpful.
Do you know why? Do you know why Alfred was behaved?
Because of the plan that he and Jeffro are now trying to... Why?
Because he's got a friend in me. He's not alone no more.
I think he can be nice. I think he's mean by default, but that, like, if he thought about it, he would be nice.
Damn. Jeremy, you split quick. You're playing Elden Ring already.
What? Brother, don't call me out.
I got you on Steam, buddy.
The session's over. The session came out on Friday, and I gotta go to bed early tonight. We got class.
Okay, alright.
I gotta
get Earl to bed. I can hear him causing chaos.
I
love you all. Have a fantastic week.
Thank you.
Great session, y'all. So I will need y'all to help me out as far as being the dungeon master and not really having a clue where you're gonna go next. Is the plan to go to Luca, go straight to New Anderhorst? What's the plan?
About Luca.
I like the Luca idea.
I like the Luca idea.
Luca's
Jeffro
domain
with
it
the
is.
-1 charisma is influencing this party? What?
Hey.
No, we just like Luca.
Logic prevails. Yes.
Alright, cool. Have a great night, y'all. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the roleplay. I love the hollowness of revenge. And I can't wait to see what happens with the rest of your story now that the first arc of this campaign is basically over.
All right. Let's not have